Hey,
Hi.
Shiva.
Hi.
Hey. So your voice is slightly low. I think I have to adjust my
Okay.
sound here. Yeah,
In Bluetooth.
no problem. No, no. You can increase your microphone, maybe the receivability of
Is the audible?
microphone. Yeah, it is good now. Okay.
No.
Yeah. So let's start. So what are the questions? Do you have the questions?
Only.
Yep. So I'll try to share my screen also, and maybe I'll also give you permissions to share your screen also as and
No.
when.
Nanti. Tago. That's. Parla. Parla. తెలిసిందే కదా అది.
So you're in the room, or
వరుణ్ సార్
you're not going to office today?
ఆఫీసే సార్
Oh,
వరుణ్
is
సార్
this?
రూమ్.
Oh, okay. This is Varun's room. Okay. Okay, fine.
అది
Yeah, can you give the questions?
సార్. కెన్ యూ ప్లీజ్ షేర్ యువర్ TinkerCAD ఫైల్ and briefly explain?
Okay, fine. So you wanted some help on TinkerCAD, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me quickly do few editings on my screen, and then okay, save. Okay, and let me open up new, then share you my screen. Okay, able to see my screen, Shiva?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Clear? Audio is clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. So what I will give you some brief about TinkerCAD. Okay.
Okay.
And let us discuss about that. Yeah. So TinkerCAD. Okay. And yeah, that's the interface. That's my channel. Okay. And we will see. I will just introduce you to a few of the features that are there. Okay.
Yes,
The
sir.
moment you are going to TinkerCAD, okay, this is the first screen that you will see. After you log in, basically this is already left in my login, so it is showing all this. Okay, so yeah, you have your username is there. Okay, you can
Yes,
set your profile, and you can
yes,
have a new design. Then if you have a history of designs, okay, you have already done some designs already, then you have my designs, then notifications, then my classes, and logout. Okay, we will check with my designs first. Okay, and then let us go and check with the new design. Okay, so my designs are there. Then what will happen is it will populate. You have to give it some time to populate the screen, and then all these circuits, code blocks. Okay, 3D designs.
yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the few things that I worked, but predominantly in circuits. Okay, so I have about 88 circuits. Okay, so if I go into circuits, then you will get all the circuits that I worked on earlier. Okay, so many things are there.
Yes,
So
sir.
it is divided into pages 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Okay, you see everything is getting populated. Have you seen that? So
Yes, sir.
initially there was kind of buffering. So now you see there is buffering, and then it has come up. Okay, so this is the fourth page. Okay, so that's buffering, and then they are there. So initially what you have to do is, if you have history of different works that you are trying to do on TinkerCAD, then you need to give the platform some time, because it all depends on your internet connectivity and internet speeds. Okay. So now let us consider, new design. Okay. And then there are options like 3D design, circuit, and code blocks. Okay. There are three things here. Okay. So if you have observed very carefully on the home screen, okay, on the home screen, basically my designs, okay, you have, so this is the first section, 3D designs is the first section, correct?
Yes, sir.
So then
Yes, sir.
circuits is the second section, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this one, circuits is second section, correct? And the third section is
Code blocks.
code blocks. This
Code
is
blocks.
third section. So that is what it gives. Basically, it asks you, if you select new design, then it gives you the options to do either a 3D design or a circuit or code blocks. Max of the time I use circuits. Okay, so that is where I go. Okay, and that is a new circuit. And so you have, there are few components that will come. Everything is there. Okay. So there is, one kind of help that is here. Like,
Nice.
initially you will have, some hints on new projects, correct? So this is new microbit component that got introduced. These are also famous nowadays. Okay. This is new. Okay, that is the reason why it is trying to throw new micro. Okay, and this is a bit component. Okay, later on we will see how do we use the new micro bit components. But let us focus on the regular general elements that normally we use in creating one circuit. Okay. So let us consider that, we need something like, connecting Arduino to a LED. Simple experiments. We'll start with simple experiments and then see what we can do with different components on TinkerCAD. So now I have opened a new tab. And then I said, what do I say? Glowing LED using Arduino. Okay, and you have the board, correct? Arduino,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes.
So yeah, that I have entered, and there are few Google links. Okay, how to make an LED light up and blink, use Arduino. Blink is another application. Okay, Blink is a third-party application. So there is tutorial. This tutorial points is good, basically. Arduino blinking LED. Okay. Then there are few videos also. Tutorial point is decent, good. They have done a very good job. And so we go into that. Okay. And then we say, we just go through everything. So Arduino blinking LED, the headline is correct. We wanted to do that. Okay. As soon as you connect the LED, what do you want it to do? It has to blink, correct? So yeah, that is there. And what are the components required? This is very important. So this is very important. Okay, it has given a clear list saying that I need one breadboard, one Arduino Uno R3, one LED, one 330 ohms resistor, and two jumper wires. That is what it requires. So let us go ahead with procedure a bit later. Okay, so let us start designing this. Okay, we will include all these components. Okay, you should actually make a note of these components. One breadboard, Arduino Uno.
One Arduino Uno R3.
Yeah, 330
one
ohms
LED,
resistor,
330
two jumpers. Okay, make a note of them. Make a note of them. Please make a note of them, because we do not want to shift here and there. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'll try to do is, for ease, what I can try to do is, I can copy and paste it in your chart. That is the chart. Yeah. So So did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute. Please hold on. Please hold on. I have another call. I will just connect back with you very soon. Okay, just few seconds.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, Shiva. So you are able to hear me? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you made a note of this list. One
Yes, yes,
breadboard,
sir.
one
Yes, sir.
Arduino, one LED, 330 ohms resistor,
Yes,
and two jumper wires. Okay. Now
yes, sir.
let us go to our dashboard.
Okay.
So we have different sizes of breadboard. Okay. So this is a breadboard
Okay.
here, correct? So
Yes, sir.
you can have that breadboard, one breadboard. Okay. Otherwise, you can search. So there are many breadboards. Have you seen that? So
Okay.
there is
Yes, sir.
another
Yes,
one
sir.
also, which is a bit lengthier in size.
Breadboard mini.
Correct? There are a
Yes,
few
sir.
other breadboards. So this is mini, and this is another. There are
This
two
is
components. Okay, one is an extended one. So if you wanted to see that also,
okay.
you can see. So like this. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the bigger one, but we don't need this. So we will not be needing it here. This should be sufficient for us. Okay. So I'm placing it here. And this negative line, right? Your negative line. This is all negative.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
How is the breadboard connected? I'll tell you. Okay. We will go
Okay.
one after the other. Don't get confused. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Please look at the
Okay.
breadboard very carefully. Okay. And is there any zoom? Zoom also should be there. But okay. Are you able to see it very clearly, Shiva?
Yes, sir. Very clearly.
Okay. So this one is all negative. The
Yes,
red
sir.
points, that is there, right? So it is in,
Yes, sir.
okay. Yeah.
Negative.
It is in horizontal line, the horizontal lines,
Yes,
and this
sir.
is positive. This is positive. This whole line is
Yes, sir.
positive.
Capital.
Similarly, this line is negative.
Yes, sir.
Down portion also you have negative, you have positive
Negative.
also. So this is once again
Yes, sir.
positive. All this is positive. Okay. But here, so this is horizontal, but these things are vertical.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you carefully observe? So if I select one,
Yes, sir.
so the entire line is selected. So that means there is a continuity vertically, not horizontally. So this is not, disconnected. These pins are not vertically, horizontally connected. They are vertically connected. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here also, this is one section, this is another section.
Yes,
So
sir.
there is a space
Yes,
in
sir.
between both of these sections. So they call that as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
ABC.
I, J. They have names, and how many pins also they have that 1, 2, 3, and
30,
like
sir.
that it goes up to 30.
30 pins.
So that is a 30 pin. Okay. So 30, you can say rows.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Basically 30 columns. Sorry, 30 columns. Okay, not rows. And these are rows,
30.
right? A through J are rows. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 5. That is 10. 10
Oh,
rows and 30 columns. So that many 300 pin. Okay, and
okay.
that is apart from this positive and negative. Now what else? What else do we need? So let me just see. So this you have seen this, right? You have seen this blue box. So where it
Yes,
says
sir.
the name and breadboard small. So
Yes, sir.
I can give the name also, breadboard. Okay, and I can say small breadboard. I can give that
Yes,
name to that. Okay. So whenever you select this, it says breadboard small.
small breadboard.
Okay. So that is how it has to be named. Okay. So then now we also need LED. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
now
LED.
we will type LED. Okay. So let me LED. Yeah, LED is there, right? So there is red one and there is LED, RGB LED is also there. Have
Yes,
you
sir.
seen? Red LED,
Yes,
red
sir.
one is there. LED, RGB is also there. In only one LED, you can blow multiple colors. That is also there. So you can select LED. Okay. You can change the
Okay.
color. Okay. Now we have got, let us see the components first and then let us see the rest of the things. Okay.
Okay.
Then your resistor. Oh God, I think it has gone somewhere.
Copy.
No. Most probably I should have accidentally hit on something, so everything got messed up. That's okay.
Okay.
So this also got turned a little bit. So yeah, let me do it afresh. So LED. Okay. Then in the place of LED,
Resistor.
then so we will name that LED also LED red.
Okay.
Okay,
Red.
red color. So whenever you enter this, there is a LED red. So now what we
Okay.
will do is we will have a resistor.
Okay.
Oh God, what is happening? 1 minute. Huh? I think this is running some code. If I am trying to hit,
Okay.
yeah. Let me just check. Search for components and resist. Okay, resistor. Okay. So resistor. We have one resistor. So name resistor 330 ohms and resistance is ohms, not kilo ohms. That is what it is suggested. So you can set the values here. Okay, ohms and the resistance value is 330. Correct?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then what else? 1, 2, 3, and then your jumper wire. Jumper wire is
That's a
anyways
jumper.
connection. Okay,
Okay.
jumper wire is anyway connection. What else? What is the component we missed? We have five different
Um,
components. What is
yes, sir.
that?
Arduino
Most
Uno.
important component we missed.
Arduino Uno. R3.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Jumper wires, I will tell you how it is done.
Yes, sir.
So this one. Okay. So LED once again it has gone to it has gone twisted. So I am just taking one more LED and see what will happen. So there is LED. And then that's it. So we have all the components now, Shiva, correct?
Okay. Okay.
So now we place them in a proper fashion. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we have placed that here. And now let us look how they are connected. Okay. So we will place it here. We will place the LED here somewhere. Later on, we will place them according to what he says. Now let us go to the okay. So LED, you have both positive and negative. Okay,
Negative.
the polarity is there for LED.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so here in this case, what he has done is ground he has used. Okay, and most probably this is a 5-volt pin. Okay, so let us see.
Okay.
Let us see what happens. Let us see what happens. So yeah. So this is ground. Ground he has
Yes, sir.
connected to ground. Okay.
Okay.
We will just place it just beside so that okay. So that's ground. So these can be assumed as jumper wires.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he said jumper wires too, right? And
Yes, sir.
then yeah, ground is there. Then I think he has connected to some digital pin. So that what did he connect to? He has connected to this digital pin too. Okay, so the signal will go from there. So yes, and 2, let us connect it here. Okay, and then we have missed one more thing. What we have done is, this is there, right? This color, when we are giving it to ground, we have to take a color of black. So color coding is very important here. And the signal, okay, I think he has used red, correct? So we will also use the same red color. So we will select that and we will say red. First portion is complete. Now jumper wires are connected. Now let us connect the rest. So how he has connected? So he has, this 330 ohms. He has placed, one end, resistor can be connected both the ends, like reverse or this side, that side, not a big problem. Okay. What we will then try to do is, so we will take this, we will connect it here. Okay. And there should be a rotation option. Okay. So yeah, see, there's a rotation option. Okay. So then what we have to do is we have to carefully connect here. Okay. So just follow this. That's it. We are connecting there. And then that red will continue. Okay. So this red will continue and we have to connect it here. To that, what we have to do is we have to, that is where we have to connect. So this is the positive side and anode and cathode. So it is similar. You have seen it? Okay, we have not used any extensions, but we have directly connected. Okay. And now for this pin, the negative pin, black. So what happens is you basically take another wire and then connect it to black. Okay. This has to be black in color. Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you have to compare both this. So we have given ground. We have given 2 pin via the resistor to the positive anode, and this is a cathode. And from there we have given it to the ground. We can directly also give from Arduino also. Actually you don't need any breadboard in this case. You can directly connect. Okay, breadboard is just, we are trying to simulate a realistic environment. Okay. So otherwise you can directly, connect the jumper wires to LED via the resistor. Okay. So then what else? What else does the instruction say? So then it says different things, right? You can go through this. What I'll try to do is I will try to copy this to your chart so that it will be good reference for you. Okay. Now we have gone through, let us assume that we have made a note of all this. Now the sketch. Okay. New sketch. Then there is an Arduino code. Okay. So what is he trying to do? Sketch means he is trying to use Arduino IDE.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let it invoke. Okay. Arduino is invoked. Now what he is trying to tell? There is some Arduino code. There is an Arduino code. So that's it. I think what we have to do is we have to copy. Actually, this can be done when you are trying to do it on a real-time board. Okay. So now I am selecting, this is a startup file which is a sample file. I am selecting with Control A and then Control B. So I am copying it here. Arduino IDE if you are trying to do it on a real-time board. So what else can be done on Blink? Let us see if we are right with the instructions. Yes, we are right with the instructions. Okay. then 2 legs towards, then, okay, result. So if you are trying to connect with a real, Arduino and your breadboard and all, then you can use your Arduino code. Copy it here, and then you can start your Arduino IDE. But here, what we do is, here there is a code block is there, right? So then what we can do is Arduino R3 code is there. Then we have to select not blocks, but text. Okay. We have to select text. Then we say continue. There is a code here, correct? So select the code and then paste this one. The code is there in the other website, right? So that you paste it here. Okay. In your chat window, have I mentioned that? Yes, I have given that also. So then what you can say is, you can check if it is starting the simulation. Is it glowing? Can you see that glow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm removing that.
Blinking.
Okay. In real time, what you have to do is,
yes,
you have to go with this code, connect your Arduino, okay, and then real time you can do this. Okay. So these can be removed so that it will be very clear. So this is for real time, this Arduino IDE. Okay. But the connections are one and the same. So it is asking me to save that. I will save that file also. Blink LED. So that is how I save the file. Okay. This is the physical environment. Arduino IDE. Once again, I am repeating. It is for physical environment. This is a simulation. We can still use the same code from there. Okay. Then go to not blocks. Okay. So the code, you have multiple things. So earlier we had the blocks plus blocks are there. Blocks is there. That is the first option. Blocks plus text is there. Only text is there. That is where we have selected only text. And then we have copied from there, pasted it here. And then we said, okay, run the code. That's it. It is running perfectly fine. And in this, if you see, so this is all comments. So you can, if you want, you can stop the simulation. Okay. You can only edit when it is not simulating, when it is not powered. So you can, if you want, you can remove this comments. So I am removing this, and then I am removing this too. Okay. This is for your understanding. That's it. You don't need those extra lines actually. Okay. Then yeah, I have almost removed. I will show you. Yeah, that's it. I removed all the comments extra. I guess it is about 9 lines. So it is about 9 lines code. And I will also copy and paste it in the chat for your future use. So that's the code. Okay. Okay, Shiva, clear?
Yes,
and then we start the simulation. Then if you press on code, the window that gives you a view of the code will slide away. So this is what it is. This is your, got it?
Yes, sir.
So do you have any doubts in this? Clear?
No, sir.
You have to, basically what you have to do is you have to work same to same, ditto, what I have done. You should do it multiple times. Then you will get an understanding of what it can. So this is the basic, TinkerCAD. Got it? So yeah, then we can save it. All that stuff can be done. That's not a problem at all. Everything can be done. So what else? So you now know about all the components also, right? So how many components did we select? It is actually 5. Okay. But what will happen is it will, one is Arduino board, then breadboard. Okay. Then your, LED, then your 330 ohms resistor,
LED,
then jumper wires. Correct.
So
without I told you that there is no need for breadboard. Correct.
breadboard.
Yeah. So I will remove that. Let us see what will happen. Okay. So what I can do is I can, connect from 2 to this one. Okay. This
Okay.
is a red one, correct? That is a red one.
Okay. Okay.
And now connect this one to this one. And
Okay.
if you can double click in between, then you can set some right angle. That's a right angle. Okay. So I'll leave it there.
Okay.
So now it looks neat. It looks very neat, right? So another
Yes.
thing, once again to the ground pin.
Brown.
Then, I am directly connecting it to the cathode.
Black.
Okay. And then if you
Yes,
want a point in between, what you have to do is you have to double click. Then a point is created. Then you pull that in such a fashion that it becomes
yes,
right angle. If you pull the cursor, then there is a automatic plus mark. That grid will be there. So it will automatically set. Then you have to leave. Then you have to leave that cursor. Then it will be perfectly a right angle. It will look very neat.
Yes.
And then you change the color. That's it. Now, do we need any breadboard? Let us see. Because what is the importance of breadboard? Let us start simulating it. Is it working?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
It is working, right? So yeah, that is how it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Breadboard is not always required. Okay. So if you want, you can use it. Otherwise, if you don't want, you don't want to use it. Okay. So practice this, Shiva, and more number of questions in the next session. Okay. Concentrate on this. You have to have everything in your mind saying that, okay, there are so many components. You have to remember those components. Okay. Breadboard is once again not required, but if you feel that you wanted to demonstrate with a breadboard, certainly go ahead and demonstrate it on a breadboard. This is a simpler, circuit. You have complex circuits, then most probably breadboard is very much required. Okay, before going for a PCB, normally people go for breadboard and all that. Okay. So any questions on this, or can we close this and move on with the next session? I think we can connect in about 10-15 minutes, or yeah, something like that.
Sir, please briefly explain about breadboard also.
Okay, breadboard we have already discussed, right? So
hello.
That breadboard is already discussed, correct?
Different components of TinkerCAD.
Yeah, that also we have covered. That also we have covered. So is there anything else?
Okay. How to
breadboard,
search?
what you have to remember
how
is
to search for alcohol.
I could not get you, Shiva.
No, sir. Third question. Tell me.
There are no
Tell
more
me,
questions.
Sir, tell me.
Okay. So breadboard,
No more questions.
what I am trying to tell is, you have any questions, Shiva?
Ante 2 questions are there, sir.
Okay, what are those questions?
How to search for help online or TinkerCAD experiment with Arduino. Already searched it, sir.
We already done that. Yes. Okay. And then
I found sufficient help on TinkerCAD for Arduino. Where can I find good help for rest of models?
Okay. That also
Arduino.
Yeah. Arduino help and all we will see in the next session. Arduino, where can you get good help? We will see in the next session. Okay. But TinkerCAD as such, we have covered everything. We have got some details from the web, and then we have applied those details here itself. Correct. So all the basic components are there. So you repeat that, and in case you have further queries, make a note of that. Okay, and then we will connect back once again. Okay. So yeah, perfect. Everything sounds good. So basically, you have to go here to see the code, and that's it. You have to select the boards. Basically, and this is your Arduino, already selected. I think I have not told you. Yeah. Thanks, Shiva. That's it. We will catch up slightly later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.